and the LA Chargers. An undefeated start against a winless skid. Let's see if this week goes chalk or if it's an upset brewing in week 4. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And that carry only makes one on the plunge up the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That's caught for the first. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 11, and it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A big play, and that's him 17 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Yellow. Argelati.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Headed out right. Now here he goes. He's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They send a tight end in motion. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, it's Guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's caught Jalen Royals. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to SoFi right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. 3rd and short, here's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Okay, already a big decision to make on the opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Connects on the crosser. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. moving on into the red zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, ball at the 36. Free play here. Let's see what he does. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So they take the quality gain on 1st, Brock, but maybe a little bit surprised that they didn't take the free 5 yards and replay the down?
I am a little bit surprised, but I think that adjective he used is why. Quality gain, right? That's a tone setter, a rhythm setter. Now get back on the line and make them pay.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Returns out the screen, Dobbins. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chiefs trailing on the scoreboard. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Now here he goes on the boot. And the Chargers get home and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. To the air, Mahomes. Starting right side by Royals. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd down run by Dobbins. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Rolling out to his left. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Fits it through the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. L.A. uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Herbert to throw once more. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Dicker connects there, and that's going to tie us up just before halftime. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Set. 380. 59.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Going with a screen to Hampton. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Play action now for Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. Now here he goes down the right sideline. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take the lead right away in half number 2.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
17. Chiefs 10.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. This is Dobbins. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they come, second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
To the line, here's third and 3. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback. But exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is Royals working the left side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He rolls to his right. On target to Royals. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Second down now, they need 7. Tight end going in motion here. Back to the air, Mahomes. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Now it's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. They'll throw, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up fourth down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Gets it to Rice. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the...
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Chargers are going to have it, and he's going to
before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus on those defenders. Well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open and drop. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Herbert from the gun. Finds a man, right side. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. He works this to the 38 before going down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Hampton now up the middle. And he gets this very close to that 1st. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs.
Set. Go.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they stop it. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chargers will have a 1st. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers close to beginning the year 4-0. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Set.
Hampton gets the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to Hampton. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stops. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he will not get to the end zone on our final play as the stop is made in time, and we're out of time in this game. So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left, but you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.